Hi everybody, today we're going to do linear regression using GeoGebra. So we need to start with a basic problem to talk about. So let's say we had a company who looked at the number of days new employees were trained and the number of customers new employees were able to serve in a day. So they found that if a new employee was trained one day, they could serve 8 customers a day. If they get 2 days of training, they can serve 12 customers a day. 3 days of training, they're able to serve 17 customers a day. And then 4 days of training, they can serve 24 customers a day. So what we want to do is go over to GeoGebra, see if we can make a model for how the number of days of training affects the number of customers someone can serve in a day, and then see if we can figure out how many customers could be served a day if a new employee were to get 5 days of training or even 10 days of training. So I'm starting us in the graphing calculator, and then I'm immediately going to switch us over and say, let's go to Geogebra Classic. And what's nice about the Classic is Classic can bring in a spreadsheet. So we're going to use the spreadsheet. It kind of works like a table. So in the table, I'm just going to put the information we had, 1, 2, 3, 4 as the number of days of training, and then 8, 12, 17, and 24 as the number of customers that were served. Right now, if you look over on our graph, you can see it's completely blank, but we're going to fix that. We are going to highlight those 8 cells, and I'm going to click on this set, right? It looks like brackets with set. So I click on that, and it says, what do you want? Do you want a list or you want a list of points? And we want a list of points. So it comes up and it says, it's going to call it L1. You can keep that, or you can change the name. I'm going to change the name to A. It tells me what the independent and dependent variable is, and it shows me the list of points it's going to make, and I say okay. And now when I move over, I can see that those points have been graphed, and I can see they look a little linear. So my next step is to click on those again. So I'm going to re-click on those points and go to this thing that looks like a chart. So when I click on the chart, it says, what do you want to do? And we want to do 2 variable regression analysis. The idea of 2 is we had a set of hours and then we have the set of customers. So we have 2 different things that we're looking at. So I'm going to click that 2 variable regression analysis. And notice it pops up the graph. And down here it says regression model. And it has what kind do you want. So when I click on the arrow, it actually pops up and it says, do you want linear, log, polynomial, power, exponential? This is going to be really important as we continue to do regression this semester to say the different types. We just click on them to see. So we're going to hit linear. Immediately, it is going to plot the line that models these points, and it's also going to give us an equation. So the equation is 5.3x plus 2. So this tells me how many more people someone can help based on the number of days of training they receive. So for every day of training, they'll be able to serve 5.3 customers. We also wanted to know what happened if they get 5 days of training. So down here, there's this box where I can put in 5. When I push enter, it says they'd be able to serve 28.5 customers. Or even if we put in 10 and push enter, it says they would be able to serve 55 customers a day if they receive 10 days of training. So I know there are a few different steps there. That's why I made you this video so you can come back and look at it to make sure you can see what buttons to push. And we'll just keep talking about this as the semester progresses.